Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sam Grayson. Here with me are Triforce of Doom and Red Nova.
Hello.
It is time for more Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood. Last time, you got a tour of Kugane, got to knock the piss out of a fishman. Now Gosetsu's back.
Yep.
Quest level 62. Once more to the Ruby Sea. I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. No need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. We were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? Just so happens we have found a willing captain. Truly, what fortune! We'll tell you all about it back at the company offices. Alphino and Tataru are waiting for us there. And back to Hancock's.
Yep.
The offices, yeah. And cutscene.
I was just like, I want to be on the front lines. All right. By the way, what does it mean when the Glamour's little plus icon is red?
Like black and red?
Yeah.
That just means you can't dye it.
Ah.
Rendezvous with Soraban at Pier 2. Back to the hostelry. Turtle. What?
Just the way you did that.
I've been waiting for you, my friends. The preparations have been completed, and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? After you, my shelled friend. If you insist. With me, everyone. The Ruby Sea awaits. Yay! Back to the map.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun. A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
So you probably noticed the big-ass fucking Jenga tower in the distance.
Yep.
That is another Palace of the Dead-esque thing called Heaven on High. Kind of similar, but with slightly different rules. So we're not going to worry about that. How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea. Filled with promise and adventure and treasures. Many wonderful treasures. Way, Mayday. Level 62, open water. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you'll need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. Set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the Pirate Lords. So, let us go and greet them. Destination is the Isle to the west. Doesn't look very far to me. Harris, why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats.
At least I feel like you're the only one who could swim that far.
An excellent idea. We shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the Isle. As a reminder, this is the expansion that introduced swimming and diving.
Ah.
So they wanted to show off this mechanic. Know
Makes
it?
sense.
Cannonball! Hello, Lise. Right, this should be easy. A good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes. 20 gil says I beat you there. Which kind of isn't fair, because she's there already. I think it's to the north.
Yeah, because NPCs being able to cheat and already be there.
Destination is, I believe, behind the rocks. Yep, there they are.
Who's calling me from Jacksonville? Nope.
Damn
I
spam
don't-
bots.
Ah.
Ah, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves. Follow me, my friends. One with whom you must speak is a man named Tansui. So I remember we can mount now.
I would very much like to stop needing to blow my nose.
Bork, bork. There's some stairs up to the northeast.
Oh. Well, there's also an ether current, like, to the northwest, very close by, so I'm just gonna quickly...
Oh.
Yeah, I would grab that.
Oh, yeah, there's one, like, right over here.
Yep. Because this area,
down there?
they are scattered about, especially since there's
Oh, yep, there it
right
is.
now.
Hi. Oh, these motherfuckers.
Of course they turned bombs into fucking, blowfish.
Yep. That'll teach those bastards.
Don't know why, Celine got, unsummoned earlier, but apparently she did.
Them's was paining for a screening. I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable and esteemed Harris Elish, I am Tansui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. Level 62 quest, Boys with Boats. And cutscene.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're already on the Empire shit list, so the whole Tithe basically blacklisting us thing isn't really an issue. Alright.
Oh boy, trouble a brewing. Run, doggy, run.
Alright, so there's 3 travel currents in this area. Well, 3 more. I went, though, too far.
You went very much too far.
Yeah, I was kind of autopilot walking while trying to find the ether current menu.
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Where is Soroban?
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory, or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put us here at once.
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Oh boy, now to go see this new Viceroy. What are we waiting for? Come, come. Soroban cannot have gone far. Now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind, but nevertheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. And away we go. God, this is a trek.
Okay, that's kind of funny how the place with the volcano has a region called Sakazuki.
I'm gonna need an explanation on that one.
Akainu's actual name.
Oh. That may have been intentional. Oh, my friends. 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often are Shellus quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tansu is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Give me that materia. Well, 62, to bend with the wind. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. That reminds me. Harris, would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades.
Makes sense.
Ooh. I'll deal with that in a minute. Oh, you're one of the Aegean from the beach. Leaving us already. No need to pay the tithe. Like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares and find anything to your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Now to go grab this. Yep, either current quest.
Yep.
How close is that? I think we're... No, that'll be easy enough to deal with. And a rip.
Yeah, that's pretty close, all things considered.
In the meantime, I thought I was being attacked by an enemy for a second. You've spoken with the Confederate up above, then. Excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. All aboard! And cutscene. Oversleep mission. Alright, what part do we... Okay, yep. Are you talking to Soroban already?
Yeah, I can't click on him immediately.
Right.
What's ceruleum again?
It's like gasoline, basically.
Okay.
It's fuel.
It's so weird hearing Gosetsu whisper.
Oh boy, now we get to meet her.
Yep.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You're free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
He's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugani.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lys, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Oh. Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, This is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
And that is Yotsuyu, one of the other divisive characters in this expansion.
I noticed there tends to be a lot of them here.
Yep. Stormblood's a divisive expansion. Although if I'm being completely honest, for as overpowered as Xenos is, I think Yotsuyu is the much more interesting villain. Anywho's, I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Setsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. Bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? Want to have a better idea, I say we do just that. I'm taking care to avoid the Imperials. Alright. Yeah, it would be faster to just mount up and go around, I think. Plus, there he is. Oh, it's not that far. Okay. Still. And a boop. Red doggo. Alright. Yeah, just keep going.
Yep. That is wall.
Oh, we may have to jump in the water. And a hoop.
Unless it automatically dismounts you.
Yep. There you are. Hello. And cutscene. Run! Oh, no, we gotta fight these two.
Yep.
There we go. Ikaruga.
Well, that's for the other quest thing.
What is?
Ikaruga, that's for the current quest.
Oh, right. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. A fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to, sharing an island with these things. All we need to do is to convince them to help us.
Oh, hello, Ether, right?
Yep. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go too.
Yeah, and also there's an ether current near here somewhere.
I read.
Yeah, 51 yalms to the northwest, alright.
Northwest, you say?
Oh, yeah, that's on top of the roof of a building.
Oh, fun.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's not hard to reach, it's just get up to the right spot.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly take care of that.
Oh, I may as well too. Whereas I'm probably gonna be waiting.
Yep, there it is.
Ah.
Probably gotta jump down from higher up, though.
If your current 2 request.
What do you mean?
Or, it wasn't letting me jump. I thought it wasn't letting me jump over the fence. Oh,
Should be able to.
Yeah, I guess I just jumped from the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Oh, let me jump from there, though.
Yeah. Fun times with invisible walls.
I know, right? Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing, bing. Bing,
That means there's
bing,
only 2
bing.
more wilderness currents to find.
Woo! Anyway. Oh, there's a settlement here. And got their own etherite. Wait a minute, I've seen that standard before. It was when we met with Tansui. Which means this place belongs to... Oh. Alright, I'll be back in just a moment.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, I'll go back.
I need to go blow my nose again. God damn it. Alright.
Hello, Alice. Level 62 quest, Confederate Consternation. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Kasetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor. A self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. point at which we're supposed to come over here. Well, hello again there, friendo. What wind brings you hither, of all places? You're not bound for Althard's shores. Well, here's the thing. I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No? And what do you want? Second opinion? Very well. Come with me, and we'll take you to the captain, Rasho. Just like that, an audience with their leader. Very accommodating. Just needs to choose our words carefully.
And we don't have our diplomat with us.
Too bad. I've always been good with people. This will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Revenant's Toll.
Oh boy.
I almost jumped over the rope. Hello. And cutscene. Glug glug. So I'm going to stop talking now.
Yeah, that went about as well as I expected.
Well,
I'm getting the distinct impression we weren't meant to ask the Confederacy for help, but someone else.
probably. Hey, Harris. That didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Since you told us to come here for a reason, you must have believed we could convince them to help us. Just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. Glad to hear we're of the same mind. It's little wonder they refuse. Done not to persuade them. The real work begins now. Need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Boy, that pollen is just kicking your ass. Arms crate. Or like arms barrel. Use or maintenance. Oi. Hello. Taking an interest in the ship. Good eye. There's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. Larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently, with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? Guessing the last one's over here. Or you're ahead of me.
I really cannot wait for this to be over.
Stacked crate.
All right.
Most are empty.
I really pushed the button like half a second before the mount happened. Goddamn.
Yeah, it takes a second.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like I thought I had it timed right, but I was off by like half a second, so the mount didn't show up.
I hate when that happens. Worst during PvP. Hello. Had a good look around. We just need to wait for Lise. And cutscene.
And scene.
And scene.
Alright, so I'm seeing we have a few different quests we can do here.
Oh yeah, you're
Yep.
the part where it splits up into 3 main quests to get at the same time.
Yep. We have a new emote.
Yep.
Yay! Yeah. You know what? I think this is a good time to end this episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Later.